remember just telling her it's just not meant for you to be a part of that modeling meeting, because like you keep on getting to run around. Look at how it's making you behave, basically. Like, just don't go. This is just your sign not to go. Like, just don't go. I said, what's next? I said, you wanna go to you wanna go to your acting rehearsal? You know, we can go there and stuff like that. We can go there instead. And so she was like, okay. So she gave me the address and stuff like that. And as we're hitting there, she's just talking. Mother Byrd is talking. And then she was like, yeah. She was like, I can't wait for you to meet her. And da da da. And then she was like, you're going to meet Monique. I'm like, huh? I said, the actress Monique? She's like, yeah. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But her smile, like, her smile didn't seem genuine. Like, it was something off about it. Like, I couldn't put my finger on it. But I'm just like, okay. In my head, I'm just like, okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So we get there, and I'm noticing that the other person that she was on the phone with, it was a masculine that was on the phone with Mother Byrd. And she was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. They switched the location of where we are going to meet at. So I'm just in my head like, okay, so where she's hitting, was she really supposed to go to a modeling meeting, or was this spot she was going to go to, like, was this the acting rehearsals this whole entire time? Like, why she's not keeping up with what she's telling me? Like, I'm noticing that she would share something and then she forgets that she had shared something with me. So I'm like, she's lying to me. Like, she keeps lying to me. I'm like, she's not telling me everything. I remember I asked for her name and stuff like that. Like, it's just like, I'm like, she's not being who she claims to be. Like, her stories keep on switching up. So when we get there, we're at this house. It's a nice house too. Like, it's nice. Um, this house had like you know, those statues of animals and stuff like that. I can't remember which animal it was. Was it a lion or something like that? But it was like two statues of an animal, and um it was this masculine of Asian descent who had came out. I forgot his name, but he came out to attend to Mother Byrd and stuff. They talked for a bit, and then after that, it was some other actors who came, and Mother Byrd had went down the street to meet up with them and chat with them. So while she's chatting with them, Chana and I were chatting with the guy, and you know, he's sharing information about himself. He shared how his acting career started, where he went to school at, where he used to live, and all this stuff. And he seemed like a pretty chill guy. Like, you know, I actually fuck with him. I'm just like, okay, he seemed pretty chill. He seemed cool. After some time passed, I went down the street to, you know, go check in with Mother Byrd. When I went down there, I met some nice people. These women were beautiful. Like, just love them. And I could tell that, you know, they're free spirits. Like, they're into arts and stuff like that. And Mother Byrd introduced me to them and whatnot. And so once she does that, Mother Byrd heads back up the street. And that's when I'm conversing with the three ladies. I remember one of their names by heart. It was Jelani. And, you know, they just seemed so nice, you know? So, yeah. After that, I head back up the street and stuff like that. Everybody goes in the house. While that's going on, Mother Byrd stops me. She's like, after rehearsal, remind me to take this receipt back to the store, the shoe store. And I'm like, huh? She was like, yeah. Just remind me to take the shoes back to the shoe store, and so I could tell them I got the wrong size and shoes and heels. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm picking up what the fuck is going on. Like, I'm like, Mother Byrd is a finesser. Like, she finesses. This is how she gets by in life. Like, this is how she gets what she wants from people. But this, it's not genuine. Like, what is going on here? So I walk in the house, and I finally meet the director. And the director isn't Monique. So I'm like, I knew it. So I'm looking at Chana, and I'm just like, this woman is a liar. Like, everything she's been saying is make-believe. Like, you can't trust anything that comes out her mouth. And everything that she has been sharing has just been a lie. Like, okay. So, she introduces me to the director. The director seemed nice. She's a nice chocolate, tall woman with a short cut, from what I can remember. And, I remember that this woman has, she has a son, and we're in this house and everything, and people are in, you know, they're getting in character and stuff like that. They're rehearsing and whatnot. So basically my role is one of the adopted children. Okay. The setting is an adoptive mother's house, an abusive adopted mother's house. And Mother Byrd is the mom, the drunk mom, the toxic mom, who's treating all her kids shitty. I'm like, okay, cool, I can get jiggy with it. I can't forget to mention that as she's introducing me to this director, she's making it seem like I'm in dire need of, like, help. Like, I'm just down and out. And yes, the situation that I was in, it's very unfortunate, and it's fucked up. But, like, I was okay. I know that once I got home, I was going to be cool. But the way she was, like, making it seem like, yeah, she really needs help. Like, it's just her energy with it as she's delivering this message to this director. But basically, she told her that she was going to tell her more about me after rehearsals. So, boom. Back to the story. So, I'm acting and stuff, like, I'm acting and whatnot, and Chana's son is, you know, he's a part of it as well, and he was just having the time of his life. He was just laughing and whatnot, and Chana and I were cracking jokes. Like, it was funny. It was fun. I can't lie about that. Like, it was fun. And After I did my part, after Chana's son and I did our part, you know, it was getting late, like late, and I'm like, I have to drive. I'm getting sleepy. Like, I have to drive, and, you know, I don't want us to come in contact with any trouble. Like, I gotta go. And my cousin got something to do the next day. So, after that, I let the director know, like, I have to go. After Mother Byrd was done acting out her part, I pulled her to the side. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go. I said, you have everything. She was just like, yeah. I said, look, I'm gonna try to come back down here tomorrow so I can make the show, because, you know, I was given the opportunity to act in this the show, in this play. And I was like, if I'm able to come back down here by myself, I can do that. I said, but if not, I'm just like, I want you to have a great performance. I want it to go well. I'm just, you know, supporting her, motivating her, just speaking love and light into her and just over her. I'm just like showing her so much love. And I remember that before we got to this rehearsal, she was sharing with me the situation that she was in with her mom and stuff like that. And she was sharing how her mom wasn't the nicest person to her growing up. And her mom was basically her biggest hater, and her mom never saw the good in her, basically. So her performing at this play was going to be Mother Byrd's moment of like, ha, see, I told you. I'm everything that you didn't want me to be. Like, I'm stronger than you. I'm just, you know, because, you know, Mother Byrd's mom is going to be at this play. So this was Mother Byrd's way of telling her mom, like, you can't knock me. You can't knock me down no more. So after that, I had gave Mother Byrd my jacket. I'm gonna show y'all which one. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. So I had gave her this jacket because it was cold and it was rainy, and I honestly didn't know where she was gonna lay her head at that night. And so I just gave her my jacket to have. I told her she can have it. Here, you can have it. And yeah, so fast forward, I get home, China, we get home and stuff, and the next day I saw that Mother Byrd had posted the video of myself and her at the gas station, and then she posted Chana, right? And her attitude was like she was using us to taunt people that she was, you know, having a disagreement with. And I didn't like it. And then on top of that, you didn't tag us. You didn't tag us into it. why didn't you tag us into our content? You feel me? She was just saying stuff like, oh, my new model is better than yours. She came from Baltimore, da 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 da. And then with Sean, she was like, my makeup artist is better than yours. And I'm just like, we aren't some type of tactical piece in your malicious games. Like, I didn't like that whatsoever. And then I also remember how, like, remember I mentioned this young lady that she was talking to when I was on FaceTime with her. Um, the first time I was on FaceTime with her before I came up to Philly. So basically, before the girl had came up to her, she was like, "Oh, she was like, look at her." She was like, she looks so much better. Her hair is not nappy. She doesn't look a hot mess. Da 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 da. She looks so pretty. Usually, like, it was just like you're giving her backhanded compliments. I can't fuck with that. Like, after I had that experience with Motha Byrd, I'm just like, she's a fraud. And before I had met Motha Byrd in person, after I like exposed John's mother for the first time to social media, I had gotten into it with this person I used to go to school with, but I don't know who it is because with their Instagram page, there's no post and there's no photo attached to their profile picture section. I don't know who this is. Like, I don't remember you. And basically, this person was telling me like they're praying for me. They feel like I need help and all this stuff and bop bop bop. Like, this person was really sharing with me, revealing how they truly feel about me. Like, you're monitoring me. You keep a watch of me. You think you know me and you don't, and you saying all this stuff. So I had called that person out. Like, I had put them in their place. Like, hey, this help that you're referring to, I'm pretty sure I got that help already and I'm okay. Like, you know, how I release, how I heal is not how you release and heal and stuff like that. I'm going to show like proof of what I said. But after that, I shared how people have parasocial connections to me, right? I was just sharing how people have a parasocial connection with me that based on what I post on social media, y'all think y'all really know me and y'all think that what you're saying is coming from a place of positivity. It's coming from um a genuine place, and it's not. And that person got upset. I triggered them, and they wanted to go back and forth with me. And I shared the process of that on my social media. And then after that, I'm like, I'm not about to go back and forth with you. You are proving my point. Like, you don't know me. I don't remember you. And you still have yet to let me know who you are. And that person was flustered and stuff like that. And was like, I don't have to share who I am. And I'm just like, okay. Like, you're still proving my point. Goodbye. And I ended up blocking that individual. So, yeah, this whole situation with Motha Byrd was my first experience of like having a parasocial connection to an individual, to an influencer, to a public figure who shows that their life is in order and everything is sunshine and rainbows, when really the life that they live is the total opposite of what they're trying to portray. And then, like, she's showing that she's this kind-hearted, open-minded individual, but when I got to, be in your presence, you showed me otherwise. And it truly hurt my heart because I looked up to you. You were my inspiration. And that was shot down, but it's okay because I needed to experience this. I needed to witness that because there's honestly people out here like that. They're not being authentic like they claim. And I'm someone who's truly showing the world my highs and my lows, my darkness and my light. I'm showing you all of it. The transparency that I hold, the polarity of everything. Like, I am an honest example of that. And there's a lot of people who try to tear me down for that. All because, honestly, they're being triggered and my truth is shining light on their lies. So, after everything, once I was able to sit in solitude and process what I just witnessed and experienced with Motha Byrd, I called her out for it. And I let her know, hey, I don't condone this type of behavior. I don't appreciate it. You didn't even tag my cousin and I. I don't know what you got going on, but you're going to have to take us down. Like, remove us from your stories. We do not want to be a part of that. I'm just like, everything was just a lie. Like, I'm not associating myself with that type of energy. I just can't. I'm just like, I'm removing myself from you. I don't want to be a part of this. I said, I still love you. I'm showing you grace. I just can't do it anymore. I believe I took a screenshot and stuff like this. I believe I took a screenshot of what I said, and I'm going to share it. I gotta find it. I also reached out to the director that she introduced me to. I let her know what was going on. But as I'm cutting Motha Byrd out of my life, she's like, you have my keys, and I'm just like, I don't have your keys. And it's just like, she was just trying to, I could feel her energy. She tried to get me to come back down to Philly so she could try to, like, so she could try to cover up the mess that she made. And she was also, I know she was going to try to gaslight me, and I just wasn't going for it. I'm like, I will check around my car. If I find it, I'm going to mail it to you. Like, I don't want to come down to Philly no more. And then I searched all around my car. I did not see these keys. I'm like, I don't have your keys. I don't have it. Like, I don't have it. You remind me of my ex Nicholas. And from what I know about him, he is a traveler. He travels. He travels between Baltimore, Maryland, and Philly. And you want to know something else? He's a freaking Muslim. And you want to know something else? He is a habitual liar. And you want to know something else? He pretends. Everything with him is make-believe. And you want to know something else? You want to know something else? He has a temper on him too. The same applies to Shania. Y'all are seriously in a battle within your mental states. You're not being true. You're not being honest to people. All of you have the same things in common. And it's dangerous. I don't know what y'all been through, but I know it's heavy and it's heart-wrenching. It's dark. And clearly it altered your mental state. And it influences you guys to act out because you're hurt. Y'all love to attack people, and then you love to cloak yourself. And then y'all are divination abusers. It's not okay. It will never be okay. And the energy you put out, that toxic energy you put out, you're going to get it back in tenfold. You can't prevent it. You can't avoid it. Y'all continue to try to gaslight people and blame people for the pain you cause because you're hurting. It's not fair. Especially to those who mean well, who has a pure heart. You think finessing is going to help you win, and it's not. I'm about to cry, bro. Hold on. You think that you can use religion as a crutch. You think you can use religion to spite people. You think you can use religion to justify your horrid treatment towards people. It's like y'all get fueled off of mistreating others. Mind manipulating people. Just getting over on people. It's not okay. It's not okay. And then you try to disable a person from their power so you can continue to invest in your scandalous games. And I just want to let you know again that it will never work out in your favor in the end. Because you're abusing your power. Well, they call it witches and warlocks and stuff like that. You see, this is why those who see themselves as witches but a witch that don't mean any harm, a good witch, a light witch. It's hard for people to fucking believe them because witches have a negative connotation attached to it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Salem witch trials, I have so much to say about that. But the Salem witch trials really showed how the world treats women. The hate, the pure hate that y'all have for women. And that this world is ran by men. This is a man's world. No, it's not. To y'all, man means the masculine collective, when really man is the human race. This is a man's world. This is the masculine and feminine collective's world as a whole. We're supposed to be one, in union, not in separation. But the foul things that y'all do, it keeps us in separation. This is our world. It's not his, it's not hers, it's our world. This is our planet. But of course, it's important to put yourself first. Create firmer boundaries and don't back down from it. Because it's going to be people who do not mean well, who are aiming to take your power and use it for bad. And then they're going to try to change who you are. They're going to try to change you into them. Y'all really tried to change who I am, failing to realize that I'm both light and dark. I'm a balance, baby. I'm balanced. And that really terrifies y'all. Because you can't deter me from my purpose. I know who I am. People keep on trying to tell me who I am. But, this is the part where I forgive you, Motha Byrd. I forgive you for judging me. I forgive you for placing me in a light of darkness based off of your spiritual beliefs. I forgive you for taking advantage of my lack of knowledge about the Word of God, who God is, and I forgive you for constantly disrespecting me. You subtly disrespected me and thought I wasn't going to catch on. But I promise you I was catching on. I forgive you for lying to me. I forgive you for honestly comparing yourself to me. I see that you really don't have the confidence that you claim you have to the world. You put yourself in competition with people when you don't have to. You see yourself superior and everybody's inferior to you. Your mask slipped so many times within the time we've shared together. You are in competition with the world, and you feel like you have to kick people down and keep them down in order for you to stay at the top and remain at the top. Whole time you're at the bottom because of how you're treating people. You already lost. You already lost. When you woke up and chose to minimize a person's worth, to boost your self-esteem. And then you try to hide it. You truly believe that you're sneaky and that you weren't going to get caught. Their eyes were watching God. No, God was watching you. And was keeping note of everything that you were doing to people. You were being tested. Do you remember me telling you in the car? I know it's a reason why we were placed in each other's presence. You're meant to teach me a lesson, and I'm meant to teach you one as well. I am God's child. I was your biggest test, and you failed. You failed, Motha Byrd. There's a lot you need to heal. There's a lot of dark energy that you need to transmute. I forgive you. I forgive you for trying to use me. I forgive you for trying to use me for your wicked ways. I still love you unconditionally. And I thank you for the advice you were giving me. No worries. Don't be afraid. These are nothing but words of light, messages of love. Peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I'll come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Freedom. I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt, so I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. Open to the universe. I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. The voice of the heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. The path to light. I make the conscious choice to move toward the light one step at a time. I transform my weakness into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. Release. I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. And the last time I saw you, you had a brace on your wrist. I do want that to heal. I hope it healed smoothly. I don't know how that happened, but much love. Ciao, Motha Byrd. New. Oh, I sent her the videos and stuff like that. This is when, yeah. Mm-hmm. And this is the author slash director. Does she write books? I just know she's a director. And so yeah, proof.
Yeah, because my girl came all the way from where, Baltimore.
Yeah.
We all real with, like my girl said, I'm coming, and she really came. Yeah.
Yeah. I love you.
Witches were bad.
Yeah, that's what they teach you. Yeah. So you don't tap into your power. Why would I tell you that I'm doing a spell on you? I'm going to tell you that spells are bad so that I can do it on you.
Like how? Explain that. Who is who?
The government. Witchcraft is bad. Witchcraft is this, but they're doing witchcraft on you.
The government's doing witchcraft on people.
Yeah.
The dollar isn't just currency, it's a spellcraft. Every time you stress over money, you're feeding the spell with emotion.
You look at the dollar, first of all, it's a dead president on it. It's an ancestor. When you look at the different pyramids and certain lines and how they print their money, it's all a spell. It's all a ritual.
But repetition with belief equals ritual, and rituals shape your subconscious. You've been doing rituals daily and don't even know it.
Right? So every time you touch money, even psychologically, when you're thinking about money, it is all outlined to you. Everything you watch is subliminal when you think about it.
Subliminal doesn't mean hidden. It means it bypasses your conscious filter and goes straight into your subconscious mind. The mind processes 95% of the info unconsciously. So when you watch content full of sex, fear, envy, or violence, it programs how you feel and behave, even if you think you're just watching.
Your music is subliminal. You know, the 808s, all the beats, everything. They are 100% controlling us. Yes. So if you know that you're being controlled, now you can't be controlled anymore. But if you don't know, they can continue to control you, and that's what's happening to everyone. That's why you get a certain feeling when you listen to certain music. It's frequencies.
808s and mainstream music are powerful root chakra activators. That's why trap music feels so heavy. It's designed to keep you locked in base desires: money, sex, fear, survival.
When you're like, why would they put this out? Everything behind that is strategic. They're not just putting it out to put it out there. When people think of success, they say, okay, I need to go out, I need to buy a mansion, I need to buy a Maybach, I need to do this, I need to do that.
This is material programming. The matrix runs on external validation. They set the standards so high and flashy, you sacrifice your soul chasing the image. But ancient wisdom says, true gold is inner alchemy. Master your mind and you master your world.
That is not really what they want. That's what they're being told they want. So they will really be a slave, like going to work 9 to 5, doing this, doing that. Not saying nothing's wrong with 9 to 5.
Yeah, exactly.
What I mean is, if that is not your gift, that is not your calling, you're just doing it to get what looks like success, you are being manipulated. It is literally all in our minds. It's being subliminally taught to us. But when you have an awakening, you start making choices that are literally from your soul.